Fox 5 exclusive. We're taking a look at whether there's pressure being placed on local school board members. It's a big issue raised ahead of a big vote tonight in Prince George's County, where the school board will decide whether to use private money to fast track the construction of 6 new middle schools. It's a $1 billion deal. Ahead of the decision, there were concerns about the integrity of the votes and influence by the county executive. Lindsay Watts live in Suitland right now with a story you'll only see here on Fox 5.
Jim, the school board is expected to green light this plan in just a few hours. The county executive said so herself at a press conference held earlier today at one of the schools that would be replaced. Ahead of this vote, though, we are hearing from someone concerned about the process based on personal experience. The person we spoke to was being considered for an appointed position on the school board. In Prince George's County, some are elected, some are not. The county executive handpicks the board chair and currently has 3 additional appointees. The county council has 1. The person says during the interview process, they were led to believe appointees are supposed to vote as the county executive wants. And this new school construction plan was referenced specifically. The person was told this by an advisor to the county executive. You may hear from me. You may hear from her. When I say that, meaning she may pick up the phone like, hey, I understand the board is about to vote on this. I'd really like to see this accomplished. Fox 5 was provided an audio recording, which we verified with the county executive's office.
Did you tell the appointed members on the school board how you want them to vote tonight?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I respect the members of the school board. I'm a person who values integrity and transparency, and these are professionals who don't need me to tell them one way or the other what to think.
County Executive Angela Alsobrooks says it's never happened.
We got some information that when people were being interviewed to be appointees, they were told they could get calls from you ahead of votes indicating what you want to see happen, and the school construction plan was something that was specifically mentioned.
Well, that's an LIE. I hate to say it that way. My grandmother would be so awful. I wasn't allowed to say the word lie when I was growing up in my household, but that is so untrue. I've never called anybody ahead of a vote, ever.
When we provided specifics about the recording, a spokesperson for Alsobrooks blamed a, quote, eager staffer for saying that.
Here's the way I feel about it. Tit for tat has no place in Prince George's County politics anymore.
Elected board member Rahila Ahmed also spoke to the person we did about the interview process.
I didn't think it was happening in such an overt way. I think that the fact that it has happened in the way that it is really disheartening to me, and I think it will be disheartening to very many members of our community.
The person I spoke to did not want to be identified for fear of retaliation. I went back and I looked at a full year of school board votes, and I found that the appointed board members typically vote the same way. This has been a conversation for a long time in Prince George's County with efforts to move back to an elected board. When she was running for county executive, Angela Alsobrooks said that she would appoint moving back to the elected board model. I asked her today if she still supported that. Her reply, we are here today to talk about school construction. Back to you.
And Lindsay, this whole project, this whole move tonight to build these schools, that is, as you said, expected to pass?
It is. The county executive said so. I've been talking to some sources on the school board about how they are going to vote, and the expectation is the appointed board members will vote for it, but they will also be joined by some elected board members to move this through.
All right. Lindsay Watts, thank you.